So it's actually New Year's Eve and we are here at our place on the Eastern Shore, which has been very good. I actually think that it was meant to be because, so last week I left you and we had plans to go to Telluride. That did not happen. We skied for a few days in West Virginia, which was lovely. And then we just decided to come here and just kind of get settled. There's a bunch of stuff that needs to be done. My parents are coming here with some friends. So we just kind of need to set up. But now we're going to celebrate New Year's Eve here. And then in the town of Easton, they have like a little crab drop at 9 o'clock. So we actually had some friends coming over, and one group of friends are still coming. A couple people are sick. I feel like it's just that time of year where lots of people get sick. I will say that it has been so nice to be here. I've been doing my puzzles, been like just resetting and feeling just kind of a little bit more restored. Before we found out, I've been saying like I feel like I've been having a lot of champagne problems, whereas that, you know, things just have been going wrong, but they're not like, you know, cataclysmic. It's not like no one's dying, no one's losing their job. It's just like little things. Like, so one of the things that's been happening is that we are in this house downstairs redoing a laundry room and a deck. So the way that it's just really to help with the flow, because the way that the current situation is that people come in from outside, they kind of loop around, go to the bathroom, and then there's towels and wetness and all this. And so this gives a straight shot to what that looks like. And I'm going to show you because it's downstairs. So I provided, so the little champagne problem that I had was they've been working towards getting this done and the floor went in, but it was not how I wanted it. So there's a little bit of miscommunication, a little bit on my part, a little bit on their part. I wanted it more on the diagonal and just kind of more of a checkerboard, but you know, we're just going to move forward with it how it is. However, I was just downstairs and I love our contractor. He is so nice, he's so sweet. And I do think that it's a little bit of the fact that we're not here all the time. And I also think that when you work with a designer, that person is like your intermediate to make sure that like the client's vision, so my vision, and the communication between the contractors and the subcontractors and everyone doing the work are aligned. And so we're just kind of missing those little pieces that I think would really make a difference, especially in this project. But again, this is just a laundry room. This isn't like a big thing. It does look exponentially nicer than it was before with the linoleum, I can't say it. The linoleum tile was down there. But I was just talking with them and they were putting the stone in and they had like a lip, and they're not supposed to have like a lip, that little backsplash, because we talked about putting shiplap, and then they had the shiplap and they were gonna put it horizontal, but I asked them to put it vertical. Again, it's gonna look great and it already looks great. It's just, I'm so glad that we were here to figure that out and to give that communication, because yeah, it all works out. Okay, so other things. Another thing is that, oh my gosh, so my face, so our friends who we went to ski with, they, one of the moms, she is like, oh, do you want this Skin Cuticles, retinol cream? And so I put it on and I feel like it has burned my face off. So I have all these like red splotches. So just be careful with your skincare because I feel like it's a little bit crazy, but that's all happening. I was gonna take you along with me to Easton, definitely on my social media, like my TikToks. Hold on, I'm gonna close the door because the guys are drilling. Anyway, as I was saying, on my social media, TikToks, Instagram, and whatnot, I've been sharing little glimpses of life on the Eastern Shore, and it's so beautiful here. There's like all these geese here. It just feels so good to like be out in just like wide open spaces. And so the two towns that we primarily go to are St. Michael's, and that's where Wedding Crashers was, and there's the Inniperry Cabin. I actually scheduled a facial tomorrow at the Inniperry Cabin. That was actually my Mother's Day gift. And I'm hoping that my current face situation and like the fact that it feels like my skin is peeling off doesn't preclude me from going. I think I just need lots of steam and I haven't been using it I didn't use it last night, and I think it's been like 2 days, and I won't use it tonight, so maybe I'll just be better. So it's really pretty here. I'll show you little glimpses throughout this video. It's awesome. Highly recommend you checking it out if you have the opportunity to be on the Eastern Shore of Maryland. I'm about to record the podcast. So I have a meeting. I don't have my phone. I don't have my watch. So I'm about to record the podcast. That's going to be in an hour. I've just been doing things of, I kind of call it like innkeeper lifing. So just setting up the upstairs, towels, sheets, making beds, getting things. Jeff and Marielle went out to town to go to lunch. Sam is running around in the backyard like a maniac. It's always just fun and great to see. And Tucker and I are just hanging out here until the guys are done. That was a lot. Okay, I'm going to stop talking because it's going to get loud, but I will definitely show you what's happening. Well, hello there. Oh my gosh, I feel like the sky almost looks AI. It is so gorgeous and so pretty. So this is my little breakfast nook here at our place on the Eastern Shore. I feel like the sun is gonna go in and out. It is so lovely to sit here, but sometimes it does get a little like blinding. You can see the light come in. The sun just kind of came up, and it's like this perfect day. Not too hot, not too cold. The geese are in town. But so I was mentioning that I was gonna go get a facial and that my face was kind of, I don't know, reacting to the retinol that I had. So I went to the Inn at Perry Cabin, and this was an amazing, amazing experience. One, I will say that sometimes I don't really expect gifts. I don't get gifts. And I think I was mentioning that this was a Mother's Day gift that I was going to cash in on. And a lot of times I have this mentality of like, oh, it's just the thought that counts, it's nice. But I decided to really hone in on just like accepting things. It's like, I feel like for a while I was really bad at accepting help, accepting praise. And so I just let it happen, adjusting for the sun. Anyway, I used to feel like I wouldn't actually get them, but I'm really glad I did. It was such a lovely experience. I had a woman named Charlotte, and one of the first things I told her was that I was having a reaction to the retinol, and she said, all right, the first thing we're gonna do is super hydrate your face because retinol is really, really drying. And like at that point, my face was starting to flake off. It had been at least 48 hours since I stopped taking the retinol, but she really helped hydrate it. And then the second thing I do is that I do this all the time when I get a massage, is that I have very strong jaw, very strong like masseters, and I grind. So I like to tell them, who's ever kind of giving me a massage or whatnot, to really kind of massage my jaw. She said, oh my gosh, I totally do that. I mean, I feel like some people don't do that, so I just like to give people the option to be like, do you want to touch my face or not? Anyway, left there feeling really refreshed, and she said maybe, just lay off the retinol, just keep on with hyaluronic acid and taking care of your face and all that stuff. So it was really great, and she told me to not wash anything off. And so I've been makeup free. I've just been kind of reapplying some moisturizer that I have here, and it's been nice because I usually don't go like makeup free, and here I am making YouTube videos about being without makeup. Right now I am sitting in this nook. Our guests have left. Actually, Jeff and the kids have left. I'm here with the dog, and I've been cleaning and prepping the house. So I'm actually still trying to get into my laundry room. The guys are here right now, so you may hear some noise. But the laundry room is where the washer and dryer are, so that's why I'm ended up staying here, because I have to do some sheets and kind of get that in order, but they're probably gonna be leaving soon. Hopefully I can show you a picture. Sitting down, I just did a workout, so I've been cleaning the house. Everything's good to go. I just have to do my laundry. I think I'm gonna stay in my daughter's room because I already made up our room for my parents to stay, and I want it to be nice and clean. And no one's staying in her room, just friends staying in different rooms. So I'm gonna try to do that. And then I am going to start editing this blog. And then also we recorded, last time I chatted with you, the podcast, so that needs to go out. We've been having some strategy discussions because, you know, we're kind of joking about us being this kind of Steinfeld of moms, but we kind of really want to niche down a little bit and be a little bit more specific as to who we're talking to. I did want to say something that's really interesting is that, so I have this Easton sweatshirt on, and that is actually where we went to downtown for New Year's Eve. So they have a crab drop, like similar to Times Square having a ball drop. They had the 9 o'clock and the 12 o'clock, and we took the kids at 9 o'clock, and it was just so cute and so fun. People had like umbrellas that looked like jellyfish, and it was just like a sweet little, like, small town, Hallmark town kind of thing to do. It's really funny. I guess it's not really funny, but you know, I post on social media, I post on TikTok, and like I've been all over the place. Like I used to do like Taylor Swift deep dives, I've done workouts, I've done clothes, you know, just random things. And sometimes things hit, and what has been hitting has been Easton content, like Talbot County, Eastern Shore. Like sometimes I will post stuff on St. Michael's, but the Easton stuff has been really, so I posted about Waterfowl Festival, which happened in November. And then I posted about the crab drop, and those have been really kind of, I wouldn't say like so super viral, but pretty viral. And so many people are engaging, so many people are commenting that they live close by. Maryland town has like a decoy duck that comes down, or a rockfish, which is like local to the area. And it's been so interesting connecting with all these people in this area, and that's kind of what's hitting from my content. So I think it'd be fun to show more of the Eastern Shore. It's always fun. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna get my editing done, and then I think I'm just gonna chill, wind down, and hopefully get a peek inside there. It's starting to look really, really nice. We had to paint it, but it's starting to look really, really nice. All right. Hi there, friends. Oh my gosh, so I totally lied to you. I'm so sorry. I had every intention of trying to get in and showing you that laundry room. I do have one still picture that I'm going to add at the end right here. But what happened was the guys were there until it got really dark, and then it was just not really great lighting. And then I set an alarm for like 6:15, did some laundry, like finished my things, and then Tucker and I went to go get coffee in the morning, and we just kind of headed out to come back here because the kids had some, you know, sports events and whatnot. And at that point it was also super dark, so I don't have any videos. So I'm sorry if I was leading you on with that, but I promise you it will be shared very soon. Also, if you are interested in any details of what we were doing, obviously you don't see the picture, but check out the picture, and I could share colors, I could share ideas, thoughts that we had on that. But I think for next week, I'm going to lean a little bit more into wellness and workouts because it is January, and I feel like everyone has that urge to, I don't know, be a little healthier and start the year off right, and, you know, kind of move your body. I'm ready to go back to the studio and do my workouts this week, but I also thought it'd be fun to share a few more. But I hope you have a great week. And if you're liking these videos, please let me know. Leave a comment, say hi, tell me where you're from, and subscribe and we can always be in touch. All right.